Hello, good morning students. So this is Chiranjeevi from Lotus High School, and let me deal the grammar topic today. So the grammar topic is kinds of prepositions. So previously we have seen the topic preposition in parts of speech, and let us see the kinds of prepositions. In kinds of prepositions, the subtopic simple prepositions. So what are the simple prepositions? At, by, for, from, in, of, on, out, through, till, to, up, with, onto, since. These are simple prepositions. So let us see where at is used. At is used for a point in time. So at is used for a point in time. So what is the example? Let us see the example. We shall meet at 6 o'clock. He came at midnight. Similarly, at dawn, at sunset, at the end, at the beginning, so on. So in the same way, at dawn, at sunset, at the end, at the beginning. So at 6 o'clock is a point in time. At midnight, at dawn, at sunset, at the end, at the beginning. These are all also in a point of time. And at is used before festivals. Before festivals, at is used. So we have a holiday at Diwali, at Christmas, at New Year, at Holi. So before place names, at is used. So I have given one example here. I live in Kanker at 45 Govindpur Street. I live in Kanker at 45 Govindpur Street. So at 45 Govindpur Street is a place exactly where the speaker lives. So at is used in three categories like point in time and before festivals and before names of the places. At is used. So let us see by. The simple preposition by. By is used to denote the ultimate point by which something was or is to be completed. So by is used to denote the ultimate point. So what is the ultimate point here? By which something was or is to be completed. So by is used. For example, see, I have to complete the work by Monday. So it denotes the ultimate point. By Monday it denotes the ultimate point. So it is something. So it should be completed by Monday. The work should be completed by Monday. The application should reach by 14th February. So it should be the time. And by is used with day and night where it means during. So it is used before day and night. So here let us see the example. He traveled by day and slept by night. He traveled by day and slept by night. So in this way at is used before day and night. So by is used before an agent. So usually we observe in the passive voice. So by is used in passive voice. So the snake was killed by him. The snake was killed by him. This is the passive form. Okay, the snake was killed by him. So by is used before agent of an action. Usually we find in passive voice. Okay, and let me see one more. For is used before a time phrase to denote that so much time has passed during which an action or a situation continued. So for is used before a time or phrase to denote that. So before a time or phrase. So it should be denote so much time has passed. So the time has to be completed. So much time has to be completed. So here let us see the example. I have not seen him for 2 years. So 2 years is a time. So much time is completed. So that so much time has passed 2 years. So we waited for an hour but he didn't turn up. So he has been ill for 3 days. It's also a time. Okay, for is used. Let us see one more preposition. From. It is used in all tenses. So how it is used in all tenses? Let us see the example. He attends college from today. He attended college from yesterday. He will attend college from tomorrow. So in simple present, simple past and simple future. So in these three tenses it is used. From is used. So let us see in also. In is used before a period of time, in the winter, in July, in the year 2005, in the morning, in the evening. So in is used. I met him in 2005. This is the example. So in is used before a period of time. Okay, cricket played in India in winter. So winter is a period of time. Okay, so in is used to show the total length of time taken to complete an activity or operation. So it is used for a total length of time taken to complete an activity. Let us see the example. We enjoyed ourselves during the vacation. Vacation is a total length of time. So we enjoyed ourselves during the vacation. And the train will get you from Delhi to Chandigarh in 4 hours. So in is used in that way. Okay, the train will get you from Delhi to Chandigarh in 4 hours. Okay, so length of time 4 hours. So in is used with the names of the streets also sometimes. He lives in Church Street in the next century, in the Ice Age. So in is used before the names of the streets. So in is used in these areas before period of time, and it is used to show the total length of time, and it is used before names of the streets. Okay, so here after and in, these two are used. Period of time is past. So period of time should be in past. For example, he published the book after a few months. So that is past. Period of time in past. And future in, how? He will publish the book in a few months. So in future in is used. How? That is the example. He will publish the book in a few months. And in past period of time is he published the book after a few months. So of shows relations of persons and duty and position. Let us see the examples of. This is OF. He is a member of our family. Shows the relation. Nehru is fond of children. Shows the relation. And here OFF off shows some distance of things. He is off duty now. So off. So he is far away. So he is off duty now means he is not in duty. And he jumped off the tower. So he is far away. So on is used before a particular day, date or part of the day. Before festival days on. Let us see the examples. I will come on Sunday. I will come on 10th July. So Sunday is a particular day. I will come on 10th July is a date. I will meet on Friday afternoon. It's a part of the day. And we know that before festival names also on is used. So on is used when we think of a place as a surface. So if you see the examples you will understand. The dog is lying on the floor. The dog is lying on the floor. It's a surface of the floor. Put this picture on the walls. It's also a surface, place as well as surface. Put this picture on the wall. And the dog is lying on the floor. Let us see two more. Onto. So onto, it is used for the movement of the things and level and change of the persons. So let us see the examples. People climbed onto their roofs. Okay, movement of the things. And he lifted her onto the table. Change. Okay, lifted her onto the table. So we observe here movement of the things in two examples. People climbed onto their roofs. He lifted her onto the table. And till and to is used of time and to is used of place. Let us see the examples. Till. He slept till 8 o'clock. So till is used before time. He slept till 8 o'clock. And he walked to the end of the streets. So of the streets is a place. He went to market. So to is used before place. He will go to Delhi. So till and to. And upon. So upon is used before movement of the things. Upon is used before movement of the things. The tiger sprang upon the deer. So upon, it shows the movement of the things. Here till, to, upon. So till is used before the time, and to is used before the place, and upon is used before the movement of the things. Okay, so till, to, upon. Okay, let us see with. With is used before instruments. So he killed a snake with a stick. Stick is instrument. He killed two birds with one shot. Okay, so before instruments we should use with. And since and for. Since is used in present perfect tense, present perfect continuous tense also. And since is used before point of time. And for is used before period of time. Here let us see since. I have eaten nothing since yesterday. Yesterday is a time, point of time. So he has been ill since Monday last. It's also point of time. So usually we use in present perfect and present perfect continuous. We know the structures, present perfect and present perfect continuous. Last time we have learned in tenses. Okay, I have not been smoking since last week. Okay, this is in present perfect continuous tense. So since is used in present perfect and present perfect continuous tense. And also for is used in period of time. For example, I have been staying here for 10 years. I have been staying here for 10 years. I have been staying here since 1942. So if you observe the two examples, for since and for, I have been staying here since 1942. 1942 is a period of time. I have been staying here for 10 years. 10 years is a period of time. Since is used before point of time. For is used before period of time. So let me give the assignment for you. You write all the rules and regulations of simple prepositions where we use these simple prepositions. Write the rules and regulations along with examples. Thank you. Thank you very much.